Do, yes. We have Arteezy with us. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You walked in here, you look like you had a huge weight lifted off your shoulders. How are you and the rest of the team feeling right now?
I think we're all feeling pretty relieved because for me, I think the first win is always the hardest. Because, like, for example, like newbie, once you win that one game in the lower bracket, then it becomes easy. Because I feel like in the lower bracket, you learn a lot from each game, and you gain more experience about the meta, and you can shape the meta. And we kind of just like decided to pick Luna, because I saw How pick Luna randomly when he was being eliminated. So I'm like, all right, let's pick Luna. And then I guess this is how it feels when you win with Luna.
Well, I want to talk to you a little bit more about that because you have a lot of fans here at TI, a lot of people walking around saying Team Secret, they're the ones to beat. They're going all the way to the grand finals. You had a really rough start on the big stage. Coming out of group stages, you guys did great. What in your mind happened yesterday? Why do you think that was a bit more challenging for you guys?
I believe it started with, like, the arrogance. Like, we were all so cocky, to be honest. Like, how it happened with the previous tournaments was, like, we would just go in, like, no scrims, just pick random stuff. And we kind of created some sort of meta for ourselves, and a lot of teams started copying it. But then it reaches the point where people can actually understand, like, the core aspects of us, and then they start to draft specifically for us. And it becomes a problem. Like at TI, players like RTK just study us, and they actually totally destroy us. But that's what we need, I think, as a team. We need to lose so we can learn.
So it really pushed you, and that probably gave you the confidence coming back today, but you still struggled out of the gate in this particular match. What were the conversations you were having as a team so that you could turn things around?
After game one, I kind of got my rage out. I probably raged way too hard, but all in all, like, we realized we had a lot of problems with gyrocopter, because we lost our 2 games to eHome as well when they had gyrocopter. So we decided to just see what happens when we don't play against gyrocopter, because we still think there's some other heroes that are stronger than him, but maybe it worked out, so we're not sure now.
Team Secret, new to the scene as far as coming to the International as a group. You formed just after TI4. You're not new to the International. You were here last year. What are the biggest differences about coming with this particular team?
With this team, I think last year EG was a lot more clowny and stuff, but we didn't have many expectations. I mean, I guess we were sort of hyped to be top 3, maybe to win the whole thing, but like a lot of people kind of just dismissed us really because of like the stand-in situation, all this stuff, like with Mason standing in for Fear and his injury. But just now it feels like there are a lot of people actually watching our games and studying us to the core. And EG, it was like more chill. Like we just picked Razor and we went mid on Dire and we just chilled.
You mentioned earlier arrogance. How are you going to keep that in check moving forward tomorrow?
I think we just have to understand that this tournament is not like any other tournament, and that every game in this tournament is like its own meta. Because like as the tournament goes on, the meta starts like exploding. There's like random stuff happening. So like it just reminded me about how each TI is completely different from any other tournament. Like even though it's the same patch, for example, ESL, it's the same patch, nothing changed. It's just that when TI comes around, everybody just starts thinking about stuff, and then they're like, this is what happens. It forms something cool.
We started the interview by me pointing out a lot of people have called you all the way to the grand finals. I'm going to ask you right here and now, are you still, can we expect to see you there? Do you think that this is a turning point, the last 2 games that you played? Can we expect to see you on the grand final stage?
I hope so, because I believe going to loser bracket was healthy for us, because now we're going to play the most games compared to, for example, I'm assuming LGD and EG will play in the winter finals, but like they played less games than us in total. Like they can watch the games that we just played, but I still think actually experiencing them and talking with your team and like playing it in elimination kind of changes the team. It forms it to be like more trust and more unity. And
refocuses you, I would imagine, too. Arteezy, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Casey. Yes, and thanks to Arteezy. Congratulations to Team Secret and to Zai. Happy birthday, by the way, 18th birthday.